Thanks for logging into myfoxhurricane.com. I'm meteorologist Dave Osterberg. And June climatology. Yes, we are here at the beginning of the hurricane season. Typically the first month of the season, you're looking at areas in the Gulf of Mexico or the Caribbean, mainly the Western Caribbean, for development. Not that something couldn't form in these other areas. Climatologically, typically it's the Gulf and the Western Caribbean, just kind of in general. And it's actually pretty quiet out there right now. We do have a lot of dust, and that dust coming off the coast of Africa, the Saharan dust. And as that moves across the Atlantic, it typically keeps it pretty quiet, which is why June is not the busiest of months per se. But again, you never know what's going to happen in 2024. I will tell you this, though. The computer models themselves are really starting to kind of pick up on a lot of deep tropical moisture pooling here in the Western Caribbean or the Southern Gulf of Mexico. And if you go back to what we just talked about, it's a prime area for development in June. So in several days, we could be seeing just a lot of tropical moisture here. Meanwhile, in the lower 48, a trough is going to develop in the eastern seaboard, and that will tend to pick up a lot of that deep tropical moisture and perhaps bring it toward Florida. So central South Florida really needs some rainfall. So in the long term, this could be a good thing as long as it doesn't develop. We just get a lot of deep tropical moisture being pulled up into the state. So really several inches of rain could come down depending upon how all that deep tropical moisture tracks. But that's also next week. I mean, for the rest of this week and through the weekend, everything is actually pretty quiet out there. So no development is expected, but we'll keep an eye on the Western Caribbean and the Gulf for that tropical moisture being pulled to the north, maybe early to middle portion of next week. Thanks for checking in with us.